Hello again. Thank you so much for joining me. We are on lesson 220 and we are on our final day of the review period for this section. Tomorrow we start a brand new section. Lesson 220, I am not a body, I am free, for I am still as God created me. And reviewing lesson 200, there is no peace except the peace of God. Let me not wander from the way of peace, for I am lost on other roads than this. But let me follow him who leads me home, and peace is certain as the love of God. Let's go on to Tina Spalding's channelings. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus. Peace is the natural state of your being. Peace is not the normal state of your being in your society. An agitated, dysfunctional, judgmental, and not particularly happy state of mind is your normal state of being. But your natural state is peace because you are made in the image of God. And that is why you are constantly trying to get your mind to a peaceful place, even if you do not realize the strategies you are using. For example, alcohol is a strategy that you use in your society to bring your mind to peace when you are agitated, fearful, frustrated, or stressed. You will go home after a long week of work and have a good stiff drink, as you call it, and you will feel the mind calming, some peace of mind. Obviously, as you continue to drink and go further and further into that bubble, peace turns into unconsciousness. The peace that alcohol brings you is a little touch of unconsciousness, but it feels like rest or an elevation of your mind because it numbs and slows the discursive voice, the monkey mind. So after a couple of drinks, you actually feel better. Another way you attempt to get your mind to a peaceful state is watching television. When the mind is not at peace, it's not nice to sit around undistracted, perhaps relaxing in your garden. The mind chitter chatters, causing you all kinds of internal reactions to the thoughts you believe. Now, thoughts are generated from beliefs. Beliefs are inserted into your mind through the mass media systems and training programs in your society. These beliefs generate fears. I don't have enough money. I'm too fat. These thoughts are generated from beliefs that have been instilled into your mind by society, family, and culture. We are working toward discernment. Which thoughts do you believe? Which thoughts do you react to? Most untrained minds react to all thoughts, give them all equal value. We are teaching you to discern and to realize that you don't have to believe all your thoughts because many of those thoughts come from beliefs that do not serve you, and you are beginning to catch on to that. What happens when you only believe in truth and love? The side effect is peace. If you don't have a peaceful mind, you must look at the thoughts you are listening to that are not in alignment with these teachings. So, fearful, judgmental, separation, and attack thoughts will all bring you into a frequency of agitation and cause you to lose your peace. The ego does not like peace, it likes war. That is its purpose, to keep you in an agitated state of internal war or loss of peace. Be aware that when you are not at peace, the ego is in charge of your thought processes. So you need to change what you are telling yourself inside your mind. Grab your A Course in Miracles book and read it. This is a great meditation when you are upset about something. Stop what you're doing. Stop what you're talking about. Stop what you're watching. Stop what you're thinking. Grab your book and read the truth, and you will find peace again. And that is the end of Tina Spalding's channelings. A few things come to mind when I'm reading that. The first is grabbing the Course in Miracles and reading it when you are distressed or distracted or agitated. It's an amazing experiment, if you've never done it, to allow yourself to ask a question, to ask what it is that you need to know, to look for that guidance through this book, and pose your question and then allow yourself to open the book to a random page and read a passage there. And I have yet to see that I don't get information that I'm looking for. Information that will lead me to the path of love, but speaks to the situation that I'm asking about. And you can actually do that with almost any book. The universe that that source connection, that oneness is always with us. And so when we are asking questions, we are asking it of that oneness and that connectedness. And so the answer can come from a book or a song on a radio or a random conversation you overhear in a grocery store. All of these things are ways that we are communicated with through our higher being. So pay attention to those things and be open to finding your path to peace in every aspect of your day. The second piece that comes to mind is, have you ever noticed that there are those people who don't seem to be happy unless they are stirring the pot, unless they can create that agitation, unless somebody is stirred up and filled with angst? They're not happy unless they're jabbing at someone and getting that reaction that is uncomfortable for the other person. That is a reflection for us on how we operate within ourselves. Our ego wants us riled up. And so you look at the state of our world, you look at the state of society, and there's always something that is a black and white, us and them kind of a scenario. We are always looking for a way to be at odds with one another. And even when we profess that we want only peace, we want peace as long as it's our conditional peace and not peace globally. And so allow yourself to look at where you are disconnecting from the peace that comes from within, the peace that is not attached to a condition, a situation, an external source. When you go within, when you pull back from something that agitates you or riles you up, if you will find that peace. And when you can disconnect from those things and find peace no matter what, you will have a far better experience walking through this world, and you will be able to see love in more places, in more people, in more time. Have a spectacular day. I really look forward to starting a whole new section with you tomorrow. I look forward to seeing you. I hope you can be here. Take care. Bye.